Welcome, welcome, welcome to True Life Coaching and Self Development. I am your host, the CBT Coach. Coach, this is the second episode of The Mirror Effect, where we'll be diving in to identify these triggers that's stopping us from finding true love or attracting true love because of self sabotage. I would like to remind you that this is for entertainment purposes. I am a life coach, not a therapist. So let's move on. Let's recap on episode 1, where we talked about how cognitive behavior technique helps with the mirror effect. And you say cognitive behavior technique, what is that? Cognitive behavior technique is a collaborative, goal focused approach that helps individuals identify and challenge the specific thought patterns that influence their emotions and actions. It is based on the idea that how we perceive a situation directly dictates how we feel and act rather than the situation itself. In the coaching session, this involves identifying limiting beliefs, those internal scripts that causes hesitation or self-doubt, and using evidence-based technique to replace them with more constructive, realistic perspectives. By reconstructing these mental habits, clients can break through self imposed barriers, reduce performance anxieties, and develop the emotional resistance needed to sustain long term personal and professional growth. Meaning that what you mirror will come back. You look in that mirror and you see distortions, you see sabotage, self doubt, hate, anger, pain. Then, of course, you're going to get that back because that's what your energy is sending out. You don't want your energy to send out that negative forces, negative vibrations. You want positive to come back to you. You want happiness to come back to you. You want love, true, authentic love to come back to you. And the only way you're going to do this is to go within yourself and heal and love self first. The only way. There's no other way. You can trick yourself if you want to. You can lie to yourself, but your actions is still going to same because you're going to be triggered. You're going to trigger others. You're going to self sabotage and you're going to constantly loop and loop and loop of these negative thoughts because you have not been healed. In this episode, episode 2, the downward arrows, this is where we start to look at those arrows that have had us thinking and automatic negative thoughts and that which you don't want. You know, why do some of these arrows bounce right off of us while others seem to pierce straight to the core? Why is that? Is it because some don't mean that much and the arrows that penetrated to the core, was it somebody that we truly love that said this and it meant a lot? Hmm. How can we use these downward arrow techniques if this stressor is true? What does it actually mean about me? I really need to look at myself to see, am I delusional because my mirror is distorted, cracked, and I'm not seeing myself very clear because my mirror is not clear. So I need to jump in and find out that shadow, that dark part, that hidden part. I need to go way deep down inside. And this is not easy, ladies. It's not, because you have to look at self. You have to be true, real with self and say, I'm going to do this. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if that pain is so traumatic that, I want to be healed. And in order for me to be healed, I have to face those fears head on. So, how do we separate a temporary setback from our permanent identity? Are these issues we are stressing about today really is a problem? Or are they just symptoms of a deeper core belief? Like I'm not good enough or I must not be perfect. Where do you get those words from? How do you begin to love yourself? First of all, every day when you look in that mirror, you give yourself a compliment. Every day when you look at that drawing of that circle with those arrows and you have conquered one, you counterattack that arrow with the positive, the opposite of that. And once you go through each of those arrows doing that, you are victorious. You are victorious in each arrow that you conquer, that you face head on and say, no more. You put the chain on it and you say, bye bye, because this is the new me. This is the me that wants to love again. And first, I must love me. Love me. So, we're going to take a pause. And I would like to share a story with you, a little video that I want to play. And you let me know what you think about it, okay?